Hi students, in today's session we are going to discuss about stock exchange and its functions. Before knowing what is a stock exchange is, we have to know about the capital markets. In the last session we already discussed about the financial markets. Financial market facilitates the trading of the financial assets. Here the financial assets are those like equity shares, preference shares, debentures, bonds, all these constitutes, even derivatives. All these constitute as a financial assets. The trading of these financial assets will take place in the financial markets. The financial markets are categorized into two types, capital market and money market. In the last session, we discussed about the money market. What is a money market is? Money market is the market for short-term funds requirements, in which if the organization needs its short-term funds, then it will operate through the money market. Here, the time span or the maturity period of the financial assets that are traded in the money market is below 1 year. If you are invested in the money market instruments, you will get back your investment with return in below 1 year. So, money market is regulated by Reserve Bank of India, RBI. Okay, this topic is discussed in the last session. Now we have to know about the capital market. What is the capital market? Capital market is a market for long-term funds requirements, which means it facilitates the long-term fund requirements for the business organizations. Capital markets for long-term funds, which means the investor invests his amount in the financial assets that are traded in the capital market for more than 1 year, which means the maturity period of the financial assets in the capital market is more than 1 year, like investment in equity shares, investment in debentures, investment in derivatives, these comes under capital market instruments. Okay, here the capital markets provides a mechanism for the economic growth. How it leads to an economic growth for a country? Because here in the capital market, the investment of funds will take place towards the productive purpose, or the investment of the savings takes place towards the most productive avenues by the investors. The capital market is regulated by SEBI, Securities Exchange Board of India. It acts as a regulator for capital market. Here, the capital market is divided into two types. The capital market is divided into two types. That is, the first one is primary market. The first one is primary market. And the second one is secondary market. Secondary market. Here, what is a primary market is? The primary market is also called as new issue market. Primary market is also called as new issue market. What is going to be issued in the primary market? Nothing but the organizations issues its equity shares or preference shares or debentures towards the investors for the first time. Here the issue of shares takes place for the first time. That's why we called it as a primary market, and it is also called a new issue market. We know about the companies, right? In the company, we have to start a company, we need capital. The capital is divided into parts. The capital is divided into certain parts. Those parts are called as shares. Those parts are called as shares. Here, different types of companies are there. Public limited companies, private limited companies, statutory companies, holding companies, subsidiary companies. Different types of companies are there. But the public limited company have one opportunity, that is, it can secure capital from the persons of the society. Here we know about the capital. To start the business organization, the investor will bring some amount as a capital. Here, if you are starting the public limited company, then you can get those capital which is required to start your organization from the investors in the society. This opportunity belongs to public limited companies only. Okay, by doing so, it collects money from the investors in the society. For doing so, the business organization has to divide its capital into parts. The business organization has to divide its capital into parts. Those parts are called as shares, and it issues those shares to the investors. If any company is issuing its shares for the first time to the investor, those dealings are happens in the primary market. Here the name indicates it as a market, but it doesn't have any physical place. These transactions are carried by the banks and other financial institutions in which the company have the dealing agreements. Those constitute as a primary market. If any investor wants to invest his amount in that particular shares, they can go through that financial institutions and they may pay the amount which is required to get that particular share. By way of doing so, the investor becomes the shareholder. If he is purchasing the equity shares, then he is called as a equity shareholder, and he becomes the one of the owner for that public limited company. These activities are taken place in the primary market, which is also called as new issue market. It deals with the initial public offers. It deals with the initial public offer, which is also known as IPO. Initial public offer, IPO dealings are done in the primary market. And coming to the secondary market. What is a secondary market is? Secondary market is the market for the already existing securities. Secondary market is the market for the already existing securities, which means here the buying and selling of securities which are already existed will take place in the secondary market. Buying and selling of existing securities. buying and selling of existing securities will take place in the secondary market. This secondary market is also called as stock exchanges. These are also called as stock exchanges, in which you can purchase or you can sell your securities, in which the reinvestment or disinvestment activities will take place. Those are called as stock exchange. It has some fixed geographical place, which means the trading operations will done in a particular place. Here what happens, here I am saying that the buying and selling of existing securities will take place. What is this existing securities means? From knowing that, you have to consider the primary market. In the example I already explained about how we purchasing the shares in the primary market. Once you are investing your money in the equity shares or other financial instruments, why you are investing that? To earn some income or to earn some revenue. And those assets behaves like, if there is need arises to you, then you can definitely sold those financial assets to some other person. By doing so, you have to earn your investment back. This is what the investor wants. If you have money, then you can invest. If you have the need of money, then you can disinvest those assets to some other persons and you collect required money to you. These things will occur when the investment is taking place. But when you are investing in equity shares, I already told you, if you are investing in equity shares, you become the owner for that particular organization. When the owner will takes back that amount, when the company goes to liquidation. When we are closing that particular company, then after payment of all the creditors and all the debenture holders, if certain amount is remaining, then you have to share that amount. This is what the investing in equity shares will take place. If it is like that, then no investor came forward to invest in the business organization. Here the marketability or the liquidity of these shares is not possible if there is an absence of secondary market. Here the investment is made by public through organizations. Here the investment is made by public to organizations directly. But here what happens, the investor, if any person is purchased certain equity shares in the primary market, then he sold those to some other investors. Here the investment or the funds flow is taken between the two investors in secondary market. So, whatever the shares or whatever the financial assets that you are purchased in the primary market will going to resell in the secondary market. So, that is why we say that the development of the secondary market leads to the development of the primary market. If the secondary market is developed, if the secondary market is working properly, then the primary market will also get developed. So, the development of the primary market is depend upon the development of the secondary market. Here secondary market means what? Stock exchanges, where buying and selling of existing securities will take place. Buying and selling of existing securities will place in the stock exchanges. Okay, so in India we have several stock exchanges. The stock exchanger is the barometer for the country's economy. How the country is developing, what is its economic development capabilities. All these explained by the secondary market or the stock exchange. They are considered as a barometer for the economic development of the country. So, in the stock exchange, the investment, reinvestment, disinvestment activities will take place. Investment, purchasing of certain securities. Disinvestment, you are selling your securities. Here securities means shares, debentures, bonds and other financial instruments. In the investment, you are purchasing the securities. In the disinvestment, you are selling the securities. And reinvestment, again you are purchasing some of the other securities will take place in the secondary markets. Proper organized secondary market is required to achieve the goals of the country's economy. Okay, then what are the different stock exchange in India? How many stock exchange that we have? We have to discuss those elements. So, the next topic is of stock exchanges. Stock exchanges. Which is also known as secondary market. When we are watching the TV, you people are know about the different kinds of stock exchanges like Bombay Stock Exchange, BSE, NSE National Stock Exchange. These terms I hope you are all already heard about that. Okay, now I am going to discuss about those topics here. So, stock exchange in which the existing securities are traded. Okay, in India there are actually in of 2015 there are 25 stock exchanges are operating. How many stock exchanges? 25 stock exchanges as on 2015. But now there is 23 stock exchanges are operating. 23 stock exchanges are operating in India. So, what is the first stock exchange in India? The first stock exchange of India is Bombay Stock Exchange. The first stock exchange of India is Bombay Stock Exchange, BSE. Here, the establishment of the BSE, if we consider, it established as the Native Share and Stock Brokers Association. The Native Share and Stock Brokers Association in the year of 1875. 1875. Before 1875, it is of 1850s at that time. In Mumbai, the persons who is dealing with this securities trading activities, those are called as brokers. Those are called as brokers. They sit in the layout of the banyan trees and they discuss about the trading activities that taken place on particular day. Here, the persons who is doing the trading is called as brokers. Who is assist in trading is called as brokers. In the earlier, it is of 1850. At that time, 5 brokers or some of the brokers sit in the layout of banyan trees and discuss about the matters, how the trading is taken place at that particular day. When the number of brokers is growing, here it starts with 5 brokers and the number of brokers is increasing day by day. Then that place is not sufficient for them to discuss about the trading matters. Then they shift from one place to another and one place to another till 1874, because there is an increase in the brokers' number. Right? In 1875, they find a fixed place for the trading operations. In 1875, they find a fixed place for the trading operations. In that place, they started the native share and stockbrokers, the Native Share and Stockbrokers Association, which is established in 1875, which is now calling as Bombay Stock Exchange, BSE. Here BSE stands for Bombay Stock Exchange. Which is established by one of the bull broker, Premchand Hirachand. He played a key role in establishment of this stock exchange. Actually, he is a big bull broker. He is also called as Cotton King, Big Bull. Okay, here the Native Share and Stockbrokers Association is established in 1875 to do the trading activities in the securities, which is located in Dalal Street, which means Brokers Street, Mumbai. Okay, later on in 1956, the Native Share and Stockbrokers Association is recognized as a stock exchange by the central government under the Contracts Regulation Act. Securities and Contracts Regulation Act 1956. The Native Share and Stockbrokers Association is got identified as a one of the stock exchange, and it is termed as a Bombay Stock Exchange, which is located in Firoz Jijibai Towers at Dalal Street in Mumbai. Now it is calling as a Bombay Stock Exchange. It is the first stock exchange in India, and not only in India, it is the first stock exchange in the entire Asia. There are more than 5,000 companies are listed in this stock exchange. More than 5,000 companies are listed in the stock exchange, and it is one of the largest stock exchange which occupies 10th position. It occupies 10th position in the world. Okay, this is about Bombay Stock Exchange. The Bombay Stock Exchange is formerly known as the Native Share and Stockbrokers Association, which is established in 1875. Later it got identified as a stock exchange in the year 1956 by the central government under the Securities Contracts Regulation Act. Securities Contracts Regulation Act 1956. Then we are calling as a Bombay Stock Exchange, and it is the first stock exchange in India, not only in India, in the entire Asia. It has more than 5,000 number of companies that are listed in the Bombay Stock Exchange. Here the word listing. The companies, those are listed in the stock exchange, have the opportunity to sell their shares in the secondary market or in the stock exchange. If you started a public limited company, then you go through the initial public offer, then you have to specify in what exchange you are going to register or in what exchange you are going to list your company. The companies those are listed on that particular stock exchange, they have the opportunity to trade the securities. Those company securities will have the availability for the investors. That's why listing is to be done in the stock exchange. Okay, here we discussed about there are 23 stock exchanges that are operating in India present. But the national wide stock exchanges are two. That is, one is Bombay Stock Exchange and the next one is National Stock Exchange. First one is Bombay Stock Exchange and the next one is NSE. NSE, which stands for National Stock Exchange. National Stock Exchange. Here, any stock exchange which is going to start, they have to get the approval from the central government by way of SERA, Securities, Contracts and Regulation Act. Here, the NSE is one of the national wide stock exchanges and it has the more number of listed companies. The National Stock Exchange is also located in Bombay. Okay, it gives a new changes in the securities trading system. A well-developed technology is adopted by national stock exchanges. Here, the establishment of National Stock Exchange. Establishment of National Stock Exchange is taken place in 1992 as a tax-paying company. As a tax-paying company. In 1993, the NSE got recognition. NSE got recognition as a stock exchange. As a stock exchange. From 1994 onwards, it started its trading activities. From 1994 onwards, it started the trading activities. In the year 1992, in the month of November, NSE is started like a tax-paying company. In the year 1993, the central government recognized NSE as a stock exchange. From 1994 onwards, it started the trading activities. It deals with wholesale debt market segment. WDM, which stands for wholesale debt market. And even equity market also. He started operations in the equity market from 1994 onwards. So, it has the prominent place in the trading activities in India. In NSE, most of the companies that are listed in BSE, those are also listed in the national stock exchanges. The trading activities is higher in national stock exchanges. To enter into a contract in the national stock exchange and the settlement, clearing, all will take place towards the electronic trading systems. The electronic trading system is called as NEAT. NEAT. The system which is operating in NSE is called as NEET, which stands for National Exchange for Automated Trading. It follows the NEET system for the conclusion of the contracts or the settlement of the dealings between the investor. The things are automated in the National Stock Exchange. It gives the trading activities the opportunity for the investors that the trading activities will came to the investors' doorsteps. By operating the personal computer, we may place an order towards the purchase of securities in National Stock Exchange. Radical changes taken place for the establishment of the National Stock Exchange. Okay, and there is another stock exchange is also there. Here we discussed about two stock exchanges, Bombay Stock Exchange and National Stock Exchange. And another stock exchange is OTCEI. OTCEI, which stands for Over the Counter Exchange, Over the Counter Exchange of India. In Bombay Stock Exchange and National Stock Exchange, to trade the securities, the companies has to list on that particular stock exchange. Already I told you about that. Those company securities are available in the stock exchange which are listed in that particular stock exchanges. There is certain requirements for listing of companies in the stock exchange regarding their financial strength. How much capital that the company will have. There is a limit to register in the Bombay Stock Exchange, either in the National Stock Exchange. But there are certain other companies, which means there are some small and medium companies also there, but they don't have the opportunity to register them as a listed company in Bombay Stock Exchange and National Stock Exchange because of the financial strength that it has. So, here OTCEI gives benefits to those companies which are in small and medium range activities are doing. They also avail to get the financial assistance from the public by way of exchanges. Those are called as OTCEI, over the counter exchange operations. Here, if OTCEI is established in the year 1992. OTCEI established in the year 1992 and it is established in the year 1992. It is established in the year 1992. It established on the lines of NASDAQ. Established on the lines of NASDAQ, one of the stock exchange in USA. One of the stock exchange in USA. Here, the objective of OTCEI is to give benefits to the small and medium term companies. To avail the financial assistance to those companies in the cost effective manner, the OTCEI has got initiated. Here, the OTCEI is established under the Companies Act 1956. It established under the Companies Act 1956. Okay, it gives several benefits to its members. its members get the financial assistance by way of issue of its shares. Okay, we have to focus on those topics, that is it deals with small and medium term companies in which the financial assistance is not that much of high to register in the Bombay Stock Exchange and national stock exchanges. The promoters of the OTCEI. OTCEI was established by participating different members of the promoters. Those are, the first one is UTI, which stands for Unit Trust of India. Unit Trust of India. And next one, ICICI, Industrial Credit and Investment Corporation of India. Industrial Credit and Investment Corporation of India. And next one is IFCI, Industrial Finance Corporation, Industrial Finance Corporation of India. And IDBI, which stands for Industrial Development Bank of India. And LIC, we know that Life Insurance Corporation. GIC stands for General Insurance Corporation. And SBI Capital Markets. These are the different promoters. These are the different promoters who established OTCEI. Who established OTCEI? Unit Trust of India, Industrial Credit and Investment Corporation of India, and Industrial Finance Corporation of India, Industrial Development Bank of India, Life Insurance, General Insurance, SBI Capital Markets. All these act as a promoters in establishment of the OTCEI. It is one of the stock exchange which is established in 1992 to give the financial assistance to the small and medium number of companies which have the financial strength of small and medium levels. Okay, and next we are discussed about the different kinds of stock exchanges that are there in India. In India, total 23 stock exchanges are still operating. Out of 23, 2 stock exchanges are called as national wide stock exchanges, and those are Bombay Stock Exchange BSE and National Stock Exchange NSE, and other remaining are regional stock exchanges. Regional stock exchanges. And the next topic is functions of stock exchange. What are the activities that a stock exchange performs? Functions of stock exchange. Okay, the first function is it provides marketability. It provides marketability and liquidity. It provides marketability and liquidity to the securities. Here securities means what? Equity shares, preference shares, debentures, bonds and other financial instruments. And next one, provides opportunity for discovery of price. And the next function is protection for the transactions. Protection for the transactions. And the next one is providing or spreading equity cult. Spreading equity cult. Promotes economic growth. Promotes economic growth. And next one is speculation. Scope for speculation. These are the functions that are performed by the stock exchanges. The first one is it provides marketability and liquidity to the securities. Here, marketability means it gives the opportunity to investor to sell the securities that are purchased in the primary market. We already discussed about what happens in the primary market. In the primary market, we are investing our money directly to the organizations. By investing so, we are getting shares. If there is a need arises or if there is an opportunity to get more revenue, then what the investor thinks, they want to resell those shares in the secondary market. If there is no secondary market, the investor is not interested to invest in the shares of the company. So, secondary market or stock exchange provides marketability for the securities. And the next, liquidity. Here liquidity means the conversion of the financial assets into money. The conversion of the financial instruments to money is called as liquidity. Here, because of the stock exchange, we converting our financial instruments, whether it is a share, debentures, bonds and other instruments, into cash. So, the stock exchange functions to provide marketability and liquidity to the securities. We can easily convert our securities into cash just because of stock exchanges are operating. And the next one is discovery of price. Here price means the price for the financial instruments. We are all know about the price. How we will determine the price? Just for analyzing the demand and supply factors. In the primary market, the price is fixed by the business organization. Depending upon that price, the investor is going and purchasing the shares. But in the secondary market, what happens? The price is not fixed. It is fixed by the demand and supply factors. The person who wants to buy is constituted as a demand. The person who wants to sell is constituted as a supply. The dealings between these parties will help to get a better price for our financial instruments. So, stock exchanges helps in discovery of price. And the next one is protection for the transactions. Here, what kind of transactions that are taking place in the stock exchange? Yes, trading transactions, which means buying and selling of securities will take place in the stock exchanges. Those stock exchanges are get protected by the those transactions are get protected by the stock exchanges. Here, the stock exchanges are using electronic methods for clearance. In the Bombay Stock Exchange, we have bolt system. In the National Stock Exchange, we have NEET system to conclude the transactions. To conclude the transactions towards that there is no mistakes or no errors will occur, which gives the best result or the best support to the investors, are called, it gives the protection for the transactions. Here we need not to worry about the transactions. We are investing our money, we don't need to take any worry because all the transactions are protected by the stock exchanges, and those stock exchanges are regulated by the SEBI. Stock exchanges are regulated by the SEBI, which stands for Securities and Exchange Board of India. Securities and Exchange Board of India will regulate the working of the stock exchanges. Okay, and the next function of stock exchange is providing or spreading equity cult. It provides the equity cult among the investors. Just because of the presence of stock exchanges, the persons are interested to invest in the equity shares. It gives the booster to the organization sector. It supplies the financial resources. So, it provides the equity cult among the investors to organizations and promotes economic growth. We already explained that stock exchanges are the barometers for the economic growth. By considering the stock exchanges, we can say that the country is developing or developed and how the economic development is taking place. Okay, here the stock exchanges promotes economic growth. Because of stock exchanges, the person who have the surplus money, is going to invest in the organizations, which means here the funds are flowing from savers to productive purpose. And here investment, disinvestment and reinvestment also taking place. The person is investing in shares, and if the need arises, he is selling those shares. And if he has enough of money, then he came back and he purchased the securities. These activities will take place. And the investor keenly observes the market. What are the favorable changes that are happening? Then he disinvests his amount in that particular company and invest those amounts in other company, which gives the maximum return for their investment. Here what happens? The funds are stimulated from one company to another company depending upon their efficiency. So here funds are invested in those companies which offers the maximum efficiency to the investor. It leads to economic growth of the country. That's why we call stock exchanges are the barometers of the economic development. Okay, and the next function is scope for speculation. Most of the stock trading operations or the most of the stock exchange operations are done for the speculation activities. They are considered as a speculation activities. We know that the doing speculation is unlawful thing, but certain level of healthy speculation is required for stock exchanges. It provides scope for speculation activities. If it increases more than the level, then the authorities may taken care of that speculation. They keeps on decreases the speculation. If it is leading more level by putting several techniques. Okay, so these are the functions of stock exchange. Once again, it provides marketability and liquidity to the securities. We can sell or we can purchase the securities in the stock exchange at the trading time, at the trading day. Okay, here discovery of price. The demand and supply factors will decide the price for the financial instruments. It is a price discovery mechanism is done by the stock exchanges. And protection for transactions. The transactions that are taken place in the stock exchanges are protected. The occurrence of errors is very low in the stock exchanges. Providing or spreading equity cult. It spreads the equity cult among the society and promotes economic growth. It promotes the economic growth by mobilizing the funds that are saved by the persons to the industrial sector. Okay, and scope for speculation. It doing some of the speculation activities. Some of the is not a matter. It maximum of the activities in the stock exchanges are speculative in nature. The investor not only interested to invest for long term funds. Some of the investors are there, they want speculative returns. Okay, so these are the functions that are performed by the stock exchanges. In today's session, we learned about what is a capital market is and how it is classified. How it is classified? It is classified into two types. What are they? Primary market and secondary market. Secondary market is also known as stock exchanges. In India, we have 23 stock exchanges, in which 2 stock exchanges are national wise stock exchanges and remaining are called as regional stock exchanges. Bombay Stock Exchange and National Stock Exchange plays crucial role in the economy development. Bombay Stock Exchange is the first stock exchange in India. Not only in India, in the entire Asia, it becomes the first stock exchange. And more than 5,000 companies are listed in Bombay Stock Exchange. National Stock Exchange is established in the year 1992 as a tax-paying company. It got recognized as a stock exchange in 1993. In 1994 onwards, it starts the trading operations. So, these stock exchanges are playing crucial role by mobilizing the savings of the investors towards the productive purpose. By doing so, it leads to the country's economic development. I hope all of you are getting the class. Thank you.